Welcome to the live stream this week. I do a little tuning on the guitar. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm. It's nasty out, a little bit rainy out today. Hope everybody's doing well. We'll give some people a little bit of time to get in here. Welcome to the farm, guys. Hope everybody is doing well. This is a guitar I bought for myself on a road trip. I like to buy a guitar on a road trip. So when I went to Indiana, I bought this Martin. This is a Martin D16 GT. D16 GT. Very nice guitar. It was used in a guitar shop. I like to hit the road and stop by guitar shops while I'm out. So it's a good time. Stoney Ridge. Farm, Stoney Ridge. Stoney Ridge Farm. So welcome, guys. If you're not catching the live streams, please pound that like button and hit that bell icon down there to notify you when I post a new video. If you're not getting notifications, which a lot of you are not, yeah, jump on that, man. Click that little icon down there. We got about 180 people in here. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna set my guitar down here. We're just gonna have a quick chat. I haven't done a live stream in several weeks now. The title of this live stream, I think, is knowing when to quit. And you know, sometimes we all gotta say uncle. Sometimes we all gotta know when to quit. And judging by my comments recently from a wonderful commenter that can no longer leave comments, I should quit. I should totally quit. Clickbait, question, yeah, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, that's clickbait. Good gracious, what is up with the negativity in our country, in the world here? What is up with this sense of entitlement that everybody seems to have? Like, you owe them something, I owe them something. This is one of those videos where I'm just going to talk about what's been going on here on the farm. I've been working my butt off trying to get things done. There are no monumental, huge projects that are going on right now on the farm. Just little stuff, little day-to-day stuff. And at the end of this video, you guys stick around. We're going to walk out. We're going to go check on the cows. Got to go give them their daily check, make sure everything's good. But man, what, 58 thumbs up. Everybody hit that thumbs up while you're in here if you possibly can. I am going to lose my voice during this live stream. For some reason, I've just been really hoarse lately, and I don't know. So, yeah, so much negativity has been going into, as of lately, within the last probably 4 to 5 days, there's just been an outpouring of horrible negativity saying, oh, you're just farming on YouTube, or you're just doing this, you're just doing that. Well, I'm bringing my life to you guys. I'm bringing rural content to mainstream media. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing the country life to the mainstream, to people in office buildings in New York City, in office buildings in LA, you know. Guys, let me know where you're watching from, where you're listening from. I'd love to know. I'd absolutely love to know. So, knowing when to quit. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. I love what I do. I love what I do on the farm. I love what I do here on YouTube. I love what I'm doing on Facebook, on all these different sites. I love what I'm doing, and want to kind of go into detail what the deal with RFD TV is going to be. A lot of people are all scared about that. Oh, the RFD TV, Stoney Ridge is mainstream media now. He's going to have his own show on RFD TV. that would be awesome. But nothing's going to change here because RFD TV is just taking my content and sharing it. So it's very flattering to be recognized by a network, a television network like RFD TV, as having some influence over rural America and rural lifestyle, which is super cool. That's what this is all about. It's about, to people that don't live in the United States and people that do live in the United States, there is this stigma that country people are just ignorant and they're all running around, shoveling Trump flags down your throat and they're or whatever it is, and I don't associate either with the same. I think the rest of the world needs to know that America and Americans that live in a rural setting are not stupid people. They're not ignorant people. They're not they're not thinkless people that are out there. I would say that more than likely people that live in a place that they don't have to think about the weather every day and they don't have to think about what's got to be done on the farm or the property on a day-to-day basis. I think that what I do is open that door for the rest of the world to actually see that, hey, guess what? People that live in the country, they think a lot. They think about a lot of things. People who live on a farm, they have to think about everything. You have to think about, what the weather is going to be, what the temperature is going to be, whether it's going to be raining or sunny, where the cows have got to move, whether the water is okay, whether the dogs are okay, the cats are okay, the roof on the house okay. I mean, it's anything and everything. So I think it's something that that we all need to think about, guys. That this is not, this is a farm, a first generation farm, and the dream of being a United States Air Force veteran. This is the first shirt we ever came out with, supporting veteran farmers. Being an Air Force veteran and being an entrepreneur type person that wants to live his own life and work for himself, I think that gets looked down upon, and I don't understand why. Guys, help me out. Please help me out for sure. And we're not going to go into crazy politics on the channel here. I'm very concerned about the state of our nation and the state of what's going on in our country right now. I'm very concerned about how we've all forgot to love thy neighbor. I mean, we've all forgot. We're not doing it anymore. Where somebody owes us something, and nobody owes me anything. You know what I mean? And I don't know how you guys think. The other day we had a guy on. The other day, I just saw somebody. I still have that shirt. In fact, wore it to high school reunion. That's awesome. And the Let's Go Brandon thing's all right. It's getting played out. Everybody's saying it, and it's going to be on T-shirts, and I should go ahead and make a T-shirt, huh? Here's the deal. Here's what seems to be the problem. The farm is the farm. The farm is separate from the YouTube channel, but they're together as one, okay? So the farm currently standing alone does not earn a profit, but the farm, along with the diversification of starting a YouTube channel and having a following like this, generates income so that I can continue to build the farm. So that's what this is all about. A lot of negative comments have come out in the last little bit, and this going through what everybody else, if you have not gone through this, a divorce, if you haven't gone through it, guys, it is one of the most horrible things you'll ever go through in your entire life. And I've been going through this for over 2 years now. So I'm enjoying living the dream. My world got turned upside down, and then every day I get a constant reminder on YouTube of how everybody has this odd sense of entitlement that, I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything, and nobody owes you anything, and nobody owes me anything. I owe the bank to make the payments on things, but yeah, I'm sorry you feel it necessary to explain why you do what you do. Lila, I do. I think it's necessary simply because a lot of what you guys don't see, and this is part of what you don't see. This is a spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet of Stony Ridge Farmer videos that are getting ready to come out. There has to be a way for me to organize all this and get it out there. And 3 and 4 videos a week is a lot of creative organization for sure. So I just wanted to let you guys know I'm not quitting. I did have to make the horrible decision, and I do say that going through separation or divorce like this it's like losing a family member and they're still there. That you lose them and they're still there, and it's really sad and it's really hurtful. And piling more negativity and sense of entitlement. Like literally this morning, I go through my comments, try to go through them at least 3 or 4 times a week. One of the few, come on, focus camera, there we go. I'm one of the few that has close to 600,000 followers, and I still go through and I check my comments and I check everything, and I think it's a good thing to connect with you guys. I still do these live streams. That's what it should be. That's the way it should be. And I know you guys aren't the ones that are out there hating. So you're being canceled just like anybody with, I'm being what? Sonny Hatesel, you're being canceled just like anybody with 560. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't want to, I just not the negativity, man. The negativity rides. It rides right here on your shoulders all the time. There's always so much negative. I would just happen to be in Lowe's the other day, and I asked this person that was a cashier, and he's a neighbor also. I said, what have you experienced with COVID and all of what's going on? And I asked this to a lot of people, and I encourage you guys to ask this to a lot of people that you think might be smart enough to answer. What do you see with the attitude, and what age group has the worst attitude when it comes to customer service? Because we all know we're learning to do without customer service as much as it has been. We can't get supplies, we can't get materials, we can't get people to work, we can't get much of anything. And it's not young people. It's not, Brendan, it's not young people. It is, it's, hold on. And watching your channel, I'm sorry you have to deal with these people, and it's just part of it. But it's not young people. It was the over 60 to 65 group. The older people is what the answer that I'm getting in restaurants with servers, the answer that I'm getting in Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart. I asked this to all the cashiers and people that are in the service industry. I ask them who's been the hardest to deal with during this pandemic, and it's the older folks. So if you are in that age group or in any age group, guys, remember to be kind, please. You know, there are people out there that are working at my local Lowe's home improvement that are probably making less than they would make if they were on unemployment. I think that's an admirable quality, an absolutely admirable quality. The delivery guy at Lowe's wouldn't bring 40 rolls of carpet. He just wanted to drive it in the truck in the parking lot. That's why you have it delivered. The delivery guy at Lowe's wouldn't bring in 40 rolls of carpet. Well, good gracious, man, 40 rolls of carpet? Did you want him to bring it into each individual room that you got you got a hotel you're remodeling? What you got going there? Upset at what they've done in their lives. I don't know whether they're upset with what they've done in their lives or they just want to be hateful or be mean or what, man. But yeah, it's a tough time. We'll say that Stoney Ridge Farmer has entered into the world of, well, kind of entered into the world of dating. And my goodness, oh my goodness, everybody who's single, I feel so sorry for you. And I'm single too. I feel sorry for myself too. Yeah, wow. wow, what's it like to go on an online date? What are the expectations that you know? What do I do? How do you meet somebody, man? Do you go to church? I'm in a small town, so what you know? How do you do that? How do you even go about it? And I found that people that are online dating are like, well, I'm not using Tinder. I'm not using any of your major dating sites. So. Um, what did they expect? They like expect you to show up uh and on date number 1 as if it's date number 4, and I'm not doing that, man. I'm not. I think it's gross. I just think that it's gross. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you show up and you meet somebody and that goes further than uh you got to get to know somebody. I feel like online dating is a bit of a nightmare. But how else do you meet people? That that get single was quick. Ron, I don't know, man. I got single pretty darn. It took years, buddy. Um, it's the godless folks. You know, I find folks, and there's no way to meet somebody in a bar anymore. There's just no way, in my opinion. I'm 44 years old. I'm not going out and meeting somebody at a bar. I'm just not going to go do that. I do want a family, and I want to have a family, and I want to start over, and I want to start over and have success. And who knows whether I'll ever start over and have success in a marriage again. Um, Guys, I mean, you guys tell me, how many of you been married 2 or 3 times and been through this and done the online? How many of you are online dating right now? These people become professional daters. And I'm going to go on another gentleman's YouTube channel pretty soon. And we're going to just talk about that, like how people become professional daters. Like they just date people professionally. They go out on a date. They meet this one, they meet this one, they meet this one, they meet this one, and they're doing intimate things with each individual person. That's gross. It's gross in my opinion. It's and I don't think, Stewart says, sadly, parental guidance caused some of this entitlement issues. The younger groups live. Why does it fade away? Instant gratification. Yeah, I agree. I agree. There is, and Hooters is horrible now. Mark, Hooters is not Hooters like what I went to in high school. I thought it was fun and festive. It's not. It's yeah. I'm. That's not a place to meet girls, buddy. For sure. I met my husband on Cupid 5 years ago. It was hard to find somebody who would take it slow. Yeah, they're. Greg T, I'll tell you, there's nothing special about Hooters. It's just basically a restaurant that serves chicken wings and bar food with girls running around in little shorts. Nothing special at all there. So, can't imagine starting over again. Yeah, starting over again at 44. So I want to get some feedback from you guys. I mean, life is... My wife is enough. That's awesome. Bad bar food. That's funny. S. Purcell, you've been here for a long, long time. Says, been with my wife for a total of 28 years, dating and married. It's been tough times, and we're both fighting strong. We outlasted our friend's marriage. Didn't you meet anyone at Greg's grazing school? Not a lot of singles at the old cow grazing school there. And really, I don't think I'm ready. I just honestly don't think I'm ready, because I just cannot see myself in an intimate situation with somebody else. I just can't see it. I can't see bringing somebody here to the farm. There, you know, what you guys don't see and what you haven't seen behind the scenes is that I had to buy the farm back. I had to buy the farm. In order to keep this, I had to turn my whole world upside down. All my finances were turned completely upside down. For the love of the land and for the love of what I'm doing here, I had to pay for it twice. And that was a bummer, man. That is a bummer. So 44 is prime number. Prime number. Be careful. You are the prize, not her. That's hilarious. So time for you to quit YouTube, bro. Good luck to you. No, not time for me to quit YouTube. That's not what the video title says, is it? It's not. It's about knowing when to quit and and knowing that I'm not gonna. Online dating is just strange. That's it. It's just strange. I have yet to cross over to farmersonly.com. I don't think that that's going to happen. And Mrs. Stoney Ridge is probably watching the YouTube channel here. All the videos that get published, I'm sure she's watching them too. So, yeah, I'm not ready for an intimate relationship with someone else. I just, it's just crazy. The best way to meet girls, what does it say? Amanda says, best way is to advertise for house/farm/help, then spend every Wednesday interviewing. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Good stuff. Farmersonly.com. Yep. How long were you married? We were married 7 years. We were together for 11 years. So, yeah. And again, like I said, man, they're like professional daters. I don't know. I guess when you look on a dating website, when women are looking on a dating website, I don't know what they're looking for. What are they looking for? This cutesy dude that doesn't know how to swing a hammer, but he obviously has a nice car and lives in an apartment, and he's a professional single guy. He's 35, 40 years old. He's a professional single guy. It's not what I want to be. It's not who I am. It's not me. I'm a meat and taters kind of fella, and that's not me. So just thought I would break that out for you. No kids. I don't have any kids, and I honestly don't. At this age, what are you gonna do? What are you looking for? I don't want to raise some other dude's kids. What do you guys think about that? That's the answer that I need. Being single at 44, it's very, very hard to find somebody that's close to your age, that's not psycho, that doesn't have like 2 or 3 kids, Dirt boss, I feel healthy. My mind is right. I feel good. I'm working hard. Tina, let's talk about church. So I went to church for a long time. When I was growing up, and I as an adult, I was baptized at age 18 or 19, might have been 19, and I went to church, and I saw what went on in church, and I saw there are good churches and there are bad churches. There are churches that are watching you, and you walk through the door, they're sizing you up with the clothes you wear, the car you drive, and all that stuff, and I don't want that. I just don't want that. A lot of people, local people, know who I am and know what I do, and it doesn't make me anything special. However, I don't want to go to church and talk about the farm and YouTube. I think I must be shy, Amanda. Like you said, you guys get the conversation. You get more of me than anybody. But I don't want to go to church and talk to a bunch of people about what I'm doing on the farm. People these days, after 40, want either a purse or a nurse. Yeah, and I don't want to go out on a date with somebody that's constantly complaining about their health problems. Have you guys, have you experienced that? The constant health disparity person. Oh. Go to country music concerts. I could, but there are no concerts near here, man. There's nothing within an hour of me, really, and I don't want to go out in public in this environment. I don't want to go into a place that has 10,000 people. I'm not going. I'm just not going to go. I can deal with 100 people, but I can't go into a concert with 10,000 people. I don't want to do that. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I'm almost 60, never married, no kids, very content. Silver Falcon. Well, I mean, here's the way. I didn't buy 150 acres and to build a farm just for me. I bought 150 acres. It was actually 200 acres to build a farm for a family. And this is a place for a family. It's not a place for one dude to run around and feed chickens and goats and stuff. If it was, it could be, 5 acres instead of 150 acres. This is a large piece of property for one guy to manage. Tractor pulls. I don't want to go to a tractor pull to meet a girl ever, because I never want to go back to a tractor pull. I like drag strips, but I just don't. I've been to one tractor pull in my life and I had a blast, but I just don't know what I'm watching. I guess that's the word for it. I just don't know what the heck I'm watching. They don't line up right together. One goes, the other one goes, and I just don't know what to do. So, but there's nothing like that close by here either, man. I live very, very rural. This is rural North Carolina. I think we're in the fourth least populated county in North Carolina, I believe. Don't go to NASCAR for females. Barrel racing or rodeos. That's funny. Don't go to NASCAR for females because they'll fight you. So what's going on this week on the farm? I've dropped a few trees out here in front of the house. I had some trees that were just in the way, and they were dangerous, and they needed to go. So I dropped a few trees. I've been moving some dirt around, trying to fix up some stuff, putting down grass seed. There's an innumerable amount of little projects that go on and on. Don't know if you're involved in your local community, but it's a good way to meet people. It is. Absolutely. Wes Pandy can hook you up. Yeah, Wes tells me he gets all kinds of emails from different types of ladies. Some not as shy as others. Met my wife on online dating when I was 57. She was the only one I dated. A bit scared about dating. Do you hunt, Dirt Boss? Yeah. Don't have to hunt, really. I mean, I don't have to. They don't have like local get-together, like festivals. I don't want to go to a festival. I don't know. I don't want to go to a festival, and I don't want to go into church and be that drooling guy that's looking for a single woman in church either. I just don't want to do that. So it's just interesting. Wes Pandy. Yeah, Wes's channel is One Lonely Farmer, and he is a character, man. Go to farm auctions and grocery stores. Yeah, Rural King might be the place to go. Sean Conrad sends a $20 super chat and says, I don't know exactly what's going on here. Just showed up, but I think I'm getting the picture. And man, it's hard to keep going at your strong-hearted content, buddy. You're an inspiration. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. For sure, buddy. Bible study groups. I don't sit around the house just reading my Bible. I don't. It's not these. I don't want to change my habits and who I am on a normal basis to try and meet someone. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. And I don't want to go to a concert right now. There's too much of this mess going around. I don't want to catch it. I don't at all. I don't want to go to a concert, crowded places. I don't want to go there. I want to go to dinner. I want to go to a winery for brunch. I want to go for a mountain bike ride or a hike or come here and work on the farm or something like that. But I don't want to do that. Do you split firewood? Yeah, when I need to. I'm listening just to learn where to meet women, says Matthew. The local feed store. I have met women at the local feed store. I have. Do you host Wolf Will Paint the Town Red? I have no idea what that is. Addicted. Shaggy Taylor says, addicted to being a victim. Something else like most people in discrimination circumstance. List goes on. I don't know what you're talking about, Shaggy. I'm looking at back at your other comment here. I know I'm not addicted to being a victim. I'm pretty much kind of a take charge kind of guy, and I'm kind of a I'm a man's man, dude. I'm a man's man, and I don't. Turtle Island would be a good place. I'm a man's man, dude. I like swinging hammers. I like working. I like working hard. I don't care. I like picking up rocks. I'm a man's man. I am not a wuss beyond a shadow of any doubt. I will open up to you. I do have feelings just like everybody else. But I would say that I'm a man's man. And that turns a lot of people off. Turns a lot of, some women love it. Some women hate it, you know, because you're your own man. You could get into life like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hey, the farmer's market. It's a grand idea. Here's the deal. What behaviors am I going to have to alter of my own in order to be successfully single? I don't know. I don't know at all. So, always play music most of the time. Yeah, when you're not looking. Exactly. And that's kind of what I stopped doing. So I did have an online date the other day. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this channel, but I will go into detail, and I'll post a link to the video we'll be doing on another guy's channel pretty soon. And we'll talk about all this for sure. My first date ended up being flown to Paris for a picnic. It was my last. You got flown to Paris for a picnic? Wow. Don't alter yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Let me know if you need any help with the Jeep. Yeah. She couldn't get the baby. She was... I don't know what you guys are saying. It sucks you two haven't worked out. I was so happy for you 6 or so months ago, and she came back. Well, the choice for her to not be here is mine. That choice was mine. I made that choice because that was my choice. I can't change the way that somebody behaves, and I'm not going to, I don't need to spoon feed life to someone. I don't need that. Life is way too short. I cannot be in a relationship that's constantly doing this right here, just constantly doing that. I just that's the worst form of punishment for sure, guys. It is absolutely the worst form of punishment. Scott Smith said it just got in. We're just talking about life and relationships and all this, what's going on the farm, and how there's not a lot of monumental projects going on. I do on a lighter subject. Online dating is horrible. But on a lighter subject, I do have paperwork in the works right now for getting this building done. I do have the size of the building now, and I know exactly where the building's going to go, so that's cool. So we're just getting everything prepped. It will be June before construction begins. Materials are short. Can't get materials, can't get labor, can't get construction folks. It's hard for anybody to find labor, materials, and even shipping for those things. So, yeah. Exactly. Pamela, here's the deal, though. It won't happen if I don't actively pursue. At your age, it's difficult to find a good woman. I don't know. But I do know that I don't want... we're going to go for a walk, by the way. I don't want to meet somebody and to immediately become intimate with that person. We're going to walk through the house here. Oh, by the way, you guys might not have ever seen this. Here's something. This is my band. This is my old band right here. That's me, Knucklehead. Zero Alternative was the name of the band. We're going to go up here. We're going to check on the cows real quick. We'll take you guys for a little stroll about the farm. A little flip-flop stroll. Alrighty. So, today I also... you guys will be impressed with this. You'll like this. So, I'm changing over most of my cameras to GoPros because what I was hauling around was huge. It was really, really big. So I've put together this farm box today. Let's see how she opens up. Oh, open. Yep. So there's all my goodies. There's the drone controller, little bitty tripods, GoPro. So typically when I'm running a video, there are at least 2 cameras going in every video. Most of the time, 3 or 4 cameras going. So it's a whole lot to maintain. We'll see. You're still here. You aren't. Since our darling disappeared. Well, she ain't my darling no more. So it's a numbers game. The more effort you put in, the better the outcome. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not here to, here's the deal. I need an Amish woman. Here's the deal. I don't want to meet somebody that wants to jump in the sack with me immediately. I don't want to meet them. I just don't want to meet them. I don't want to deal with it. It's not who I want. It's not who I married. It's not who I want to keep. I'm not out here playing and trying to, it's just gross. It's just not for me. So I don't want that. I'm not going to go and do special things that I would not do on my own. In other words, I believe, I have faith, but I don't go to church. And I don't think that I need to set that precedent. And maybe I need to go. Maybe I just need to go. I don't feel like I need that weekly reminder in a public place. I feel like that my relationship with my Lord and Savior is my relationship and that I don't need to involve other people. It's just not my thing. So I'm not going to go and do things that I wouldn't normally do because it's just setting a false precedent, in my opinion. So church is where you make it. I don't know about that, man. I just, this is lost you for a sec. I dropped a box of screws and I've been looking and scouring the ground for days and days and days. I dropped a box of screws. I've got old Silver, the Silver Dodge truck. I got it back from the shop, $500 for a brake line repair. And oh, let's show you the brake line repair and tell me what you think. And I'll tell you what I think. Let me show you. Let's open this truck up. We'll pop the hood. So it wasn't just $500 for the repair that I had done, but the repair cost a couple $100. My total bill was like $5 something. Here's what went on under the hood of this truck, and it's not what I would want done in the future. So let's show you. This is the brake line that rusted in half. It was on one of these bends right here. Well, they put a compression fitting right there and down there and just spliced in a section that's about 8 to 10 inches. You can see it. There's the compression fitting. And it goes all the way down into there. Tell me, what do you guys think? Obviously, Josh, you don't read your Bible. Read it. Dude, I don't need that. This is what we're talking about. I don't need it. I don't need to be preached to. That's why I'm not going to church. It's folks like that. That's why. Bad repair, in my opinion. I think that's no good. I also think that, yeah, absolutely. You needed to put in a new line. And you guys want to hear me rant? Good gracious, I don't need... Yeah, that's a $50 fix, not a expensive fix. West Virginia, you should never use those type of fittings on a brake line. I am... why not replace the entire section of brake line? That's exactly what I'm saying too. So I don't even think that needs to be a temporary repair. I think it needs to be replaced, and it needs to be fixed, and it needs to be done right. So that truck will probably go back. It cost me $100 just to get it over there. But anyway, I'm going to find, my mission every day is finding a screw. every day. Let's see where the cows are up here. So we're up here walking up the road behind the house here. I'll turn around. We're going to go see the cows. So all throughout, and I just put new gravel down on this road. All throughout this road is where all those screws bounced out. There were 73 screws in the box, and I have successfully located 35 of them. And 6 of them got used on the back porch to help hold boards down. So I'm a man on a mission looking for screws, which is pretty sad. Pretty sad. And I hope, and I do have a magnet. I already have. I've ran a magnet. Imagine covering. We'll walk back down there and you'll see how big the driveway is. There's an acre of gravel up here. I had to walk that entire acre of gravel with that big magnet. So yeah, I've done it. And it's horrible. It's just the way it is. So my man on a mission is to find a screw. And there may not be any more screws. I don't know. I don't know exactly how many were in the box. That's the crappy thing. We'll see if the girls are doing well up here. It looks like they are. We'll walk on over and call the cows up. Woo! Let's go on over here to the cattle handling equipment. Oh, show me the screw. Got some toys up here. Got the Moschio sickle bar mower. The flail mower's up here. Big T with the Woods PSS is on there right now. I've got the sawmill out and away from where it was. I took it to the car wash, washed it off real good, lubricated everything, and we're gonna put it away, kind of put it away. I've got several log projects coming up, so Unicorn Dodge is doing good. I just had to replace 2 brake lines on the Unicorn, and if that guy had not, let me look under the hood because the same people did the repair. Let me just look under here. Make sure this one's not done like that too. And their thought process was it's a farm truck. Well, it's a farm truck that has to pull a gooseneck trailer with a skid loader on it. So yeah, just because it's a farm truck. Let's see if they did the same thing on the Cummins. I don't think they did. No. And it's got a little bit different brake line setup, but they look bad too. They look like they're, they don't look good either. They look like they're going bad. These are 20-year-old trucks, man. Them's the brakes when you drive 20-year-old vehicles. It's better than a truck payment. So, faux show. We'll get the girls over here and see what the cows are up to. They're all eating right now. We'll go ahead and turn the camera around. Future video. This rock pile has got to go all the way up against this fence right here. So this entire area is about an acre of gravel. The shop building will be right here to about right there. So that's where the shop is going to go. The permanent shop. And that will be June. The RV or the motorhome. We'll talk more about the motorhome in a future video. I want to take you guys along as I wash it, get it cleaned up, and we'll talk to you more about the motorhome and what it's all about. It had a dead battery in it, and I've been working on that, and it's dirty. It's just dirty. So bought that so I could do some traveling. Take you guys on the road, go see folks like Arms Family Homestead, Keeping It Dutch, Mike Morgan, Outdoors with the Morgans, Nathan with Out of the Woods, all these other guys that we follow. So see the girls are moseying around here. Flip-flop cowboy. Got the flip-flop cowboy going. Oh. Hey girls. That's the newest calf. And buddy, he is a big, pretty bull calf, isn't he? Hey guys. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. There's something you don't get every day. What are you doing, Tammy? Do you have any rats there? Yeah, everybody has rats out in the pastures. Field mice and rats. Hey, girls. So these girls are back behind the house. If you caught today's video, I believe it's today's video, you'll see me moving them back here. There's Butthead. Hey, girl. Hey, girl, what you doing? They want to go in there. We're going to be running them through the handling equipment next week. Hey, girl. Oh, what is it? Come here. Come on. What are you doing? Out comes the tongue. Where's the tongue? All right, ladies. You guys keep up the good work. Look who's nursing back there. Live cattle drive. This is Butthead. Hey, girl. That's Butthead because she likes to butt. Every time I rub her head, she wants to butt. I think that's a fitting name. Oh, Lord, stepped in some briars. Oh. See you, dudes. Well, I thought I'd take you guys along. Do you ever just go out and play guitar for the girls, for the cows? Probably. Once in a while, I'll grab the guitar and come up here. It kind of freaks them out a little bit. New sounds and new things mess with the cows. I took the dogs in here yesterday, and one of the young bulls did not like the dogs being in the kennel or in the cow pasture. So that's why the dogs don't go in the cow pasture with me. I don't use dogs to move the cows because it's endangering to me, the cows, and the dogs. If I wouldn't have told the dogs to get out of the cow pasture, I think they probably would have killed one of them. So, which is good. That means they're protecting from predators like they should, but yeah, not so good in some ways. So, I'm still looking for a screw. Oh, I guess that's good. It was every time I walked down the driveway, I found one. So, I guess it's better now. So, we'll turn the camera around and talk to you guys for just a minute before we go. No, we won't. So guys, anyway, I just wanted to do a quick live stream, talk to you a little bit about what's going on the farm. According to a lot of the folks that are watching the videos, you need to quit farming. You need to go back to being a nurse. Well, I'm still a registered nurse, and I enjoyed that chapter in my life. And that chapter is not closed, I'm sure. Working in healthcare is very rewarding, yet very, very stressful. So you guys know a nurse, thank them. Thank them next time you see them. Thank them for all that they've done. Even folks that are working right now, thank them for all that they've done because they stuck it out through the tough times. So it's important, guys. Well, just wanted to let you go. I wanted to take you around and show you what's going on the farm. The girls are doing good. I'm doing good. Fill me out in on who's quitting. Jared, pretty much the title to this is dedicated to sometimes you got to make difficult decisions in your life, and sometimes those difficult decisions mean moving on from somebody that you care about dearly because things aren't working. And you know, those decisions are the toughest decisions to make in our lives. Like I said, it's almost worse than a death because that person's still around. So it just is what it is. Troy Jones sends a $5 super chat, says, "You're doing great, Josh. When you meet the right woman, you'll know it's not lonely so much. It's just weird. I don't know how to explain it other than it's just weird. Going out in the dating world, and I don't know. Everybody must be in a rush. It's like you guys were saying earlier. Let me set this up. It's that Burger King mentality of the whole world. It's got to be done now. It's got to be right away. It's got to be your way. It's got to be perfect. It's, you know, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be your way, and it doesn't have to be right away. And if you're out there in the dating scene, I encourage you, have some self-respect. Care enough about yourself to not throw yourself at somebody. That's my biggest piece of advice. So, man, I'm looking at your comments here. Take it easy, brother. Yep, 40 years old. I don't want to do the dating scene either. Nope, not at all. So, is what it is. I don't know. We're all... Everybody's fighting over what bathroom they've got to go use. I'm not fighting over the bathrooms that I've got to go use. But I'm definitely not getting out into public, and I'm not going to concerts and stuff like that. I'm just not ready yet. And it's a crazy time that we're living in right now. To me, jumping in a crowd of 10,000 or more people is just asking for it, you know? So, it is what it is. Small crowds, small venues, small music. That would be all good, guys. So hopefully next time when I do another live stream, I'm working on one song per week. So I would like to put together, a lot of people have asked, I'd like to put together a small album on iTunes, and eventually we'll get there and we'll have it out there for you guys. So just looking around, if you meet a local gal, don't forget to like the video. Thank you. Key is to let yourself feel worthy. I don't feel unworthy of anything. Jeremy sends a $5 super chat. Love your style, bud. Got a half acre. You inspire me. Put this little chunk of land to good use. Awesome. That's what I'm here for. That's what I like to hear. Oftentimes I just need that little reminder, man. So we're talking about the big magnet. Here's what I had to search on the big magnet. The driveway, this is all the driveway. It goes all the way down that way, all the way down here, and all the way to the gate down there. You can see that little white thing, the black thing right there is the gate. I ran a magnet over the driveway for about 5 hours and found about 15 screws. Well, that's 15 screws that didn't find a tire, so it's pretty funny. The cows are still fussing. Somebody just sent a huge super chat. Holy cow. Heritage Oaks Farm. Thank you so much. $199 super, we'll just say $200 super chat. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that, brother. Really do. Holy cow. You just bought 10 bags of chicken feed, and the chickens need it. Check this out. Birdies! Oh, if I holler, they're gonna come running. Birdies! 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 Look at all of them. And then the cats. Here are the cows. I got them all riled up now. It's going to take them 2 or 3 hours to calm down. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me. I've got some work to do in the morning. Got to get up early. Got a birthday party to go to tonight. Can't wait for that. It's going to be a good time. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Please hit that like button. Again, thank you all for your super chats. Heritage Oaks Farms, thank you so much. Wow. Get a roofing magnetic roller. Right here it is, bro. Hold on. There it is. That's it. But it takes a lot of time to to run up and down a driveway that long. It takes a lot of work. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Be sure you hit that like button on the way out the door. If you're not getting notifications, click the little bell icon. It'll notify you when I post a new video, and I'm going to be reminding you in every video. Click that icon down there, the little bell. Turn on your notifications because I'm posting videos and people aren't getting notified. So hit that button. We'll see you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Beautiful evening, sun getting ready to set here in beautiful Appalachia. See you next time. Woo!